The moment the church loses Christ, the church loses her power and authority. Everything comes from the Lord Jesus. If somebody says that the Lord Jesus was very loving, very kind, very merciful, he was very, very weak. In fact, they dragged him in the streets of Jerusalem. They kicked him, punched him, bashed him, and then they nailed him on the cross fully naked. That's to us is very weak. What kind of a God is that? But they do not understand the concept of love. On the other hand, if there has been any man in the history of humanity that changed the history of mankind, is the one and only Jesus Christ of Nazareth. He is the only one who changed the history of mankind without carrying one sword or one bullet. He changed the world with love. Love is foundational. Love is the supreme ethic. If somebody talks about my Lord Jesus in a negative way, and then I go on a rampage, on a riot, and go on the streets and say, "How dare you talk about my Jesus?" I don't believe this is a powerful way of expressing my faith, because Christianity, we do not defend the faith. We do not defend Christ. It is Christ who defends us. I don't need to defend him. I don't need to stand and say this and that. However, when I am submissive to him, when I am faithful and loyal to him, when I am trying my hardest by his grace to be with him, oh no, he will give me this might and this power. Nothing worries me. Nothing can ever shake me or break me.